Hey, North River Church family and friends, it's Pastor Michael, and I wanted to give you an update on where we are moving into our new building, what the finances look like as we get ready for that, just to be completely transparent with you and invite you to participate in an initiative that we're going to launch called Beyond Campaign Giving Tree. So as we've been talking about moving into our new facility, we're just a few months away from being able to make that a reality. And one of the things that we've said from the beginning is that we want to move into this building debt-free if at all possible. And we've let you know that we are only $675,000 away from hitting that goal. The truth is, God has been incredibly gracious to us. God has provided above and beyond anything that we could have asked or imagined. And so in light of that, we want to let you know exactly where those funds are needed. And we want you to be able to participate with us as we seek to reach that goal. And so you're going to have a packet that'll be mailed out to you. You should receive that in the next few days or so. And here's what's going to be included in that packet. One will be a letter just giving you some information about this giving campaign. And then we'll also have in there an infographic that is going to give you the exact details of where that $675,000 is going to be spent. And so I want to take just a minute and walk us through that infographic. And so here is what that's going to look like. We figured it would be helpful to represent it with a tree. And so as you look at the graphic on the screen right now, you'll see that on the left-hand side, we've listed out by category the needs that we have to furnish the building that we're moving into. And so if you look at that, those are broken down by category. They're also broken down by item. Those items correspond with a leaf that is on the tree on the right-hand side. And so what we're asking you to do is to consider giving to cover one of these leaves so that we can shade it in. You'll notice that the chairs that are going to be used in our worship space are already covered from the gift from the Florida Baptist Convention. And so that leaf is already filled in right there, but we've got other items that are going to need to be purchased. And so we're inviting you to look at this list and to consider giving generously to meet some of these specific items. Those items total about $148,000 or so. On top of that, we also have just the regular construction cost remaining in the building. And so that amount is about $545,000. And so that's represented by the trunk of the tree. And so you have the furnishings of the leaves, and then you have the trunk, which represents the remaining amount that's going to be needing to cover so that we can move in debt-free. And so we're asking you that as you look at this infographic, as you look at what it's going to take for us to move in debt-free, would you consider with us giving to meet one of these needs? To give specifically, maybe to one of these specific leaves that's represented here, an item for a particular classroom or for our worship space or the foyer. Whatever that may be, you would give to knock that off and be able to move forward on that. Maybe you look and you say, well, there's an item I'd like to give to you, but maybe not enough to pay for the entire sign or something like that, but you want to give to that particular category. You can do that as well. And then lastly, if you give just generally, or if you want to give specifically to the construction cost, that is an opportunity for you as well. And so over the next month or month and a half or so, we're going to keep track of the gifts that are coming in, and we're going to update this infographic as we move along. As we've said, our hope, our desire, our plan, our goal is for us to be able to move in debt-free, to be able to fill up all of these leaves, to color them in, to be able to fill up the graph there on the trunk of the tree as well, so that represents the fact that we have accomplished the goal that we've set out to accomplish. In that packet that you receive, you'll also have a giving card that'll be there as well. And so we're asking you to take that giving card and to fill that out. You can write on there if there's a particular leaf and the amount of that leaf that you want to give. You can also do it for a particular category. You can do it as well for the building construction. If you want to, you can do it for all three. We invite you to give generously, to give faithfully during this season as we come into the home stretch of being able to move into this new facility, to continue to reach this community, to continue to be God's hands and feet. We know this building is going to be an incredible tool to do that, and we would love to be able to move in completely, entirely, utterly debt-free. And so we want to invite you to participate with us in that opportunity. And so as you look at this giving tree, as you look at making a commitment, we're asking you to make that gift by August 30th. So that's about a month long, and we're going to target to have those funds come in. This is very similar to what we've done in our one-time offerings each year walking through the building campaign. And so this is one last push, one opportunity for you to give sacrificially, to give generously to help us reach that goal. And so I want to encourage you, pray about what the Lord would lay on your heart to give, and then give generously and give faithfully. God has shown up in incredible ways, and I have no doubt through this opportunity, God is going to show up once again through your faithfulness and through your generosity to North River Church as we move into this new season. Church family, I love you. I look forward to what God's going to do during this time.